Hi, this is Becky with Miss B Groove Travel. Throughout the month of February, I will be giving daily 2-minute travel tips. So, if this is your first time joining us, please do consider subscribing. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. Today's tip is regarding storing your medication. Now, we're a family of flyers. We fly a lot of places, and as you know, when you get to the airport, there is restrictions on liquid medications. I would definitely highly recommend that if you're someone, for example, who's diabetic or has to have their medication with them or take it on a regular basis, I would go ahead, first of all, when you book your ticket, send an email to customer services and ask them if you are unsure of what the requirements are for this type of medication. Remember, so much has happened in the world now, so there is certain restrictions beside the 100 milliliter rule. If there's some medications that they may actually say, well, no, they contain this, they may not go on the hold. But first thing I would do is definitely email rather than phone them. Email, because the response will be logged. Again, do this within a bit of time as well, so you're not waiting on the last minute saying, oh my god, they're not responding. Most major airlines will respond within 48 to 72 hours. Again, if you're still unsure, you could always inquire from the airport that you're departing from. So for example, Heathrow Airport, Gatwick Airport, they've all got different hubs and social media sites on there that you can send a question and you can get a response. Now, as for the packing of your medication, if you are on a certain type of medication and you're going through customs, you're going through immigration, or you're going through the bag area, do also let the person know. If you're checking in a bag, let them know that you've got medication that you have to take on board with you. Okay, I recommend that if it's small pieces of medication, just have one of these travel cases that you put your medication in and have it with you on board the flight rather than put it in the hold. Why? Just in case your bag gets lost or it doesn't make it, or something happens to your bag, or the medication gets lost, then at least you've got it on your person. Another reason why I recommend these small purses as to oppose a travel handbag or your hand luggage is if you are in a situation where the flight is quite full, or their luggage hold is inside is quite full. The airlines do tend to take your bags nearer the airport, when you're just about to board, and say, look, we need to check them into the hold. Now, if you had that in there, the time and frustration of taking that out and taking your medication out, delays the queue, or either delays yourself, or you may not even think about doing it at that time. So my best suggestion is put your medication in a small little handy bag that can either go into your handbag or that can go into your backpack. Okay, another little tip that I use for medications, especially if it's just tablets and pills, if it's just your paracetamol or that sort of thing, is I wear glasses. So I always take my glasses cases so that my case doesn't get smashed. My glasses don't get damaged. But also in the case, if I've got my glasses on, I can put some tablets, in here and close it in here. Just a safe way to keep them safe. Therefore, I keep that in my handbag. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you found that useful. I would love to hear your tips as well in the comment section below, and see you tomorrow for tomorrow's tip.